So, this week has been a roller coaster in the Republic of Kenya with all kinds of crazy things happening in the Republic. Like always, Kenya is always full of drama. Like Kenya drama inatokanga left, right, and center. It rains drama in Kenya, like how it rains snow, how snow falls in the snowy areas and those crazy areas. Kenya now rains drama. And away from Gachagua praying in, or rather camping in Mount Kenya for 10 days, akisema sijui he is fasting and all those kinds of crazy things. We saw the president traveling to America and out for a state visit. And a lot need to be discussed about that. And this is where I'm going to bulk today's video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Kenyan Opinion TV. And don't forget to tell me your opinion about my opinion. So let's get rolling. The president's state visit to America has been the hot topic on both the local media, the international media, the social media, and even locally. It has been the hottest topic in the world in the last 1 week. And it came at a time when Kenya was going through very interesting times politically. And this is what I want us to be discussing right now. What is the significance? What are the things that we observed? Because I mean, there was a lot of violence in that in that visit. There's a lot that has been said. Naona mangumi zimetupwa left, right, and center, and like always, this is Kenya, so we always have to expect a little bit of violence. And well, it started by the president being invited to America for a state visit by the president of the Republic of America. Is it a republic or is it just a state? Whatever it is, they call themselves the United States of America. So anyway, the president was invited. He chose a team, quite a large itinerary, composed of even comedians, all his family, the daughters. I didn't see the sons, but I presume there was one or two or whatever. Whether they were left running businesses, I don't know. Rachel was there, the wife, which was very interesting. We even saw akishikwa mkono, which has also been a topic in that visit. Anashikwa mkono na huku nyumbani analimwa mangumi. Being president in the Republic of Kenya should be named as one of the ways to invite a depression in your life. Because I mean, hizo ni nini mnaambia rais? Hizo ni nini? Like surely what are those things you guys are saying? But anyway, the president took hired an Emirati plane, decided to charter it for that whole period. So it was there with him all that period when he was there. And unlike how a formal state visit is taken, because usually when a state invites another state for a state visit, it is the inviting state, or rather the host state, ndio inafaa kuketa for every single expense that should be incurred in that state visit. So from transport to the dinner, everything, kila kitu ni hiyo nchi ndio inafaa kugaramika. But on this time, the state, or rather the taxpayers of the Republic of Kenya, had to go a little bit deeper in their pockets to cater for the president's extravagant travel, because he chose not to use KQ, which is a lot, which has a lot of things in it, because number one, it questions our president's patriotism, nationalism. I mean, why would you go for a state visit with a foreign plane when there are nice jets that you could actually have hired from KQ? The colors, we wanted to see the colors flying, landing in America, transporting the president. But unfortunately, we have to see the Emirati colors. So you ask yourself, was the president going to represent the Republic of Kenya? Oh. Interesting question. Someone should answer that. But again, that besides the president arrived, was received, went to I can't remember the state really. I didn't follow that, but there was a Q&A session, question and answer sessions. Kenyans in the US were asking him questions. Hey, na Wakenya violence hata huko nje, yaani hamjali. Rais ametembea out of the country, hayuko Kenya mahali mnaweza mlima hata mangumi venye mnataka. Violence. Some guys asking about fertilizer, sijui, and now there are people you can't even lie to, because hawa ni watu ambao wanasema mimi ndio mkulima, nililose your fertilizer live on cameras. Like, I mean, ni waku. You can't even give the president some space to breathe. Another guy is like, feminism, sijui nini. Well, and that was it. Violence everywhere. That whole Q&A session had a lot of violence, but that is beside the point. And now the president went to State House, and that period in White House, sijui wa Kenya tutajidefend aje online wengine ikitokea na Nigeria ama South Africa ama Waganda from our very own Kaguta here, sijui, because hiyo ni handi prezo alitulambisha akijuanga like inayo ni handi because but anyway, akaenda in state dinner nini shamra betrayal everywhere, people like Opiyo Wandayi accompanying him again, displaying the character of betrayal in Kenya. Na tukiambia watu Raila is a liar pia, na Raila is the biggest scam, people will be here, sijui nini baba, sijui nini. What the heck? If anybody was to ask me that question, tell me that today, like, all I'd do is to just look at you and be like, zip it up, bro. You don't need to be talking to this kind of a person. Why? Because in reality, Raila is already in bed with the government. Otherwise, why would the leader of minority be in the company of government who's in such a place publicly without shame? Although he tried to avoid the cameras that much, akijaribu kusafisha rada, but it was clear he was there. He couldn't actually, it's like mtu mnono amekula vile anataka, alafu anajificha nyuma ya palm tree. You know a palm tree and how thin it is? Yeah, that was exactly Opiyo Wandayi trying to hide from Kenyans. I mean, it's clear. You guys are in bed with the government. You are cheating on Kenyans. You are cheating Kenyans. So, like, Kenyans have no savior currently. You're being cheated left, right, and center. If this was a marriage, my lord, we should be signing divorce papers ASAP. Anybody who has a brain, no matter how small it is, should be signing divorce papers. Kiona omupatna ameanza hii mchezo ya kukosa akili hapa na pale, you start reading your lawyer. To those who support Raila Amolo Odinga, that is for you. Hata mi lazima niwalambishe kihadi kimoja hapa. So anyway, after that, The president went, nini, divided, sold us to the Americans. Of course, he has always been selling us. So all he was there is to collect what we call loyalties. Is it loyalties or royalties? Yeah, I think it's royalties, right? Wale wa kizungu, don't forget to tell me which is it. Is it royalties or loyalties? What do you collect when you have a deal with somebody? Royalty or loyalty? Kizungu kizungumbushti. So I think my English teacher should still be proud of me, even though I'm not very nice in that language. Yeah? But it's foreign, right? In the spirit of African nationalism, who cares? Hata nikitaka kuongea my motherland, is there anybody to be worried about that? Nah. But anyway, the dominant issue that he discussed, of course, there was the same stories he always gives. Oh, climate change, climate financing, trees here and there, oh, deserts, rains, people dying here and there. But the dominant elephant in the house was the sending of the people of Kenya to Haiti. I'm calling them people even though they are police officers. And police are not people. Ama we kwako polisi ni watu. Tell me hapo kwa comment section. Niambie, are Kenyan police people? Because I mean, to me, na ile tear gas walilambisha wakuu pale kwa maandamano. You know, I've had several encounters with police and my friends. Police, Kenyan police specifically, those people ni wanyama bana. Those people are animals. But anyway, the Haiti story was very dominant. And Ruto still continued to commit the Kenya police to the Haiti mission. This thing has been discussed over and over again in parliament, in Senate, even in the courts. And Kenyans have refused. And that is why I asked the question of, had William Samoei Arap Ruto, I still refuse to put His Excellency, gone to represent the people of the Republic of Kenya? Because if he had gone to represent the people of the Republic of Kenya, what are their wishes on that matter? What are their wishes? What are their wishes? You can tell me as a Kenyan, what are your wishes hapo kwa comment section, so that tuone venye hii story inasonga. But again, when you have decided to bootlick, you will do anything, even selling your own people and telling them, showing them the middle finger, because that is in actuality what William Samoei Arap Ruto did to us. He lifted his palms, folded the other fingers, and left it alert, telling the people of the Republic of Kenya, yeah, I don't really care what you think. But he has already committed the police, and the US, just like we expected, gave him all these nitty-gritties, goodies. He came back jolly with money to pesa. You know, Uncle Joe, ako loaded. You know, Uncle Joe ako loaded. Amejenga kijana to pesa mabilioni. Now the millions are going to be flying. And some government pundits, brainless motherfuckers as they are, have the audacity to say that the hiring of the Emirati jets is almost fully catered for. Fully catered for. Just because you're getting goodies here and there. Do you think that the goodies you're going to he came with from America is going to solve the pain that Kenyans felt when they saw the Emirati colors instead of KQ colors? There are bigger things in the picture than just the cost. Yeah, we are not worried. We are being overtaxed, and all our taxes are being stolen, and they are being misappropriated and misused. That we can live with. That pain tumezaliwa nayo. We have learned to live with it. But betrayal, betrayal ni kama unasikianga tu demu yako anachitingi, yeah, up and about. Okay, sorry, I'm not currently dating, so I shouldn't be the right person to talk about dating, but it's like feeling like someone, your lover is cheating on you, and then she decided to rub it in your face. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm cheating on you, guy. Do whatever you want. Like, it's that kind of situation in the Republic of Kenya. That is the pain that we Kenyans have to heal from. And I really don't know what is running in the minds of Kenyans. But if any Kenyan has a tiny little brain, as tiny as a parrot, the little two tissues in a parrot's head that helps it parrot things back, they should know that there is nothing good that is coming out of this William Samoei Arap Ruto government. And you know what else scares me? That now he has decided to fully come out and tell us, yeah, you can do whatever you want, but as long as the Americans are going to offer me the dollars, they got them dollars. I don't really care what you think. I'm going to get them. Whatever they tell me, I'm gonna do it. I mean, that is the kind of vibe I was getting from this visit. So really, my opinion on that visit is that, number one, we are fucked up. We are really messed up. We are totally messed up. Totally messed up. Totally messed up. And we do not have control over ourselves, our government, our republic. And that is why the Americans would be willing to invite our president, humiliate him. I know some of you were able to see that humiliation. I don't need to delve into how humiliated he was. I mean, being made to sit on Obama's chair in the Oval Office like a little baby. I even saw someone comparing him to another small guy who adapted a presidential role in a play. And I'm like, yeah. And they even go on to say that the small guy looks even much more confident than our president. Kenya na violence. People. But anyway, it's time that we reconstructed the narrative. We need people who can reconstruct this whole narrative from the very foundation. We need to deconstruct Kenyan politics, Kenyan government, the state, and the Republic of Kenya from scratch. There's so much that that visit made me realize that we are so far gone, and yet we have no mileage on us since our colonial days. So really, it is for you Pan-Africanists to reconstruct this narrative, because we may think that we love our country, but do we even have a country? I don't have a problem with anybody loving the Republic of Kenya, but do we have that republic? I may love a church. I may love my church. But does the church love me in the same way? We need to court our republic anew. Because currently, like poets say, she's currently just something we want to run away from. And with the finance bill coming up, by the way, bado sijasoma your finance bill, and I think I should. I will read it and then I'll come back to you. There were other issues that were discussed, but nitty-gritties that were just meant to fill the conversation. No, the lending, sijui nini, the royalties that should be paid back to our lenders, without talking about the taxation in our country. I mean, you shouldn't be telling people to cut you some slack while you're not cutting others some slack, right? Biblically, unajua, this is a government chosen by the Lord, the good Lord. Nilisikia wengine wakiimba wakisema si uchawi ni maombi. Hii serikali ya maombi. The good Bible gives a narrative of someone who had someone's debt, a king's debt, and this king kamsamehe, alafu mwingine alikuwa na deni, akaenda akamshikisha akasema afungwe. This is like our very own William Samoei Arap Ruto is telling nyonga hao. He is up there telling them nyonga hao kabisa, wamalize. Kata tax, ongeza mkate, ongeza ya gari, ongeza ya simu. Even the phones are going to be part of the melee. This is some crazy stuff. Because I'm going to read that finance bill and probably I'll comment on it. I'll make a commentary on it. And I think that should be it for now. This is Kenyan Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have anything you wish to tell me about this video, don't forget to tell me up in the comment section. I wish you all the best. And what are your thoughts about that state visit? I know there's a lot I've left. I've tried to avoid a lot of politics and a lot of the issues underlying. But well, we wait and see. I'm sure it's going to still continue being a topic for the next few days. And hopefully, if it continues and if more stories build up, I'm going to make an even better commentary. So don't forget to always hit that notification bells, and don't forget to follow me on TikTok at Kenyan Opinion TV, on Twitter. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm now actually going to start using my Instagram page. I have it, but it's very inactive, so I'm going to start using it. So let's engage more. I wish you all the best. Kwa heri.